Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Alright, I got the next group of rocks I'm going to cut today. These are banded agate nodules from the Gila Bend mountain range area from just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. So let's walk through these real quick, see what we're cutting. Start with this little nodule. It's got one end broken off and it's weathered. You can see the banded agate and the quartz. So we'll cut parallel to that. Hope for a solid pattern, no fractures. And I'll probably cut this one through this thick part. I don't see any windows. Mystery agate, we'll see. Alright, that's got a window showing some chalcedony, could be banded. It goes all the way through that tip. So I don't want to cut this long ways. I'll probably just cut this one. This way through the thickest part of the stone. Alright, a little flat one with a thick part right here, so we'll probably cut through that. I don't see any windows. Alright, this one looks like it's probably been broken and healed many times. So it could have an interesting pattern. So I will attempt to cut this through here and we'll see if it stays together, and that might show us that all those fractures and whether or not they healed. This little one. Ooh, okay, I didn't notice that before. It does have a window on this one. It's just really weathered. It's banded agate around a little bit of quartz. So I'll try to cut parallel to that as best as possible. As long as I don't cut into it, I think I'm all right. Another flat one. We'll go for a long cut. We'll cut this way. And this is probably the biggest of the bunch. Didn't notice this until I washed it. It does have a little bit of quartz showing there and there. So I'm going to cut it this way and hope that that quartz is only on that side, and maybe I can catch some banding over here. We'll see. Might just be a quartz nodule. All right, let me go get these on the saw, get them cut. I'll be right back with the results. We'll see what we got. All right, let's start with this one. So here's a fracture. You can see it right here. This side popped off, this side didn't. And it's just a quartz. Not much going on in that one. That's what I was afraid of. All right. Next up, this little one. And kind of a moss agate look. It is pitted a little. I don't know, it's interesting looking, but too many pits for me to do much with. Alright, here's the one that had all of the fractures going through it. Let's see if they're healed. The stones stayed together, that is a good sign. Wow, okay, they are healed. But look at all the fractures in that one. It's amazing that those healed like that. I mean, other than around the edges, these fractures are completely healed. That is really wicked. I bet that would look really cool polished. Fracturing so bad you can't really see the banding in it. But that is a cool pattern. That is for sure. All right. Kind of what I was expecting. Glad it was healed. All right, next up, I cut this one long ways. It's kind of thin. Let's see how it turned out. Ooh, that actually has a really cool pattern. It is quartz in the middle, but it's banded all the way around, especially this side with that solid white section. That's really neat. I wonder if that's opalized or just happens to be solid white, like really fine banding maybe. It looks solid white. I don't see any banding in there really. Let's look at the other side. Yeah, I don't know. It's really neat though. That'll look all polished. That is a neat pattern. All right. Next up. This one cut really quick because it was a geode. It does have some fractures, which is why you get some dirt and staining in there. But a really nice crystal pocket. Very translucent. That'll look really good cleaned up. And same with this other side. Yeah, I can clean that up. That won't be a problem. Banding is pretty solid around it. It does have, like I said, a couple little fractures down on this one end. But other than that, cleaned up and polished, that'll look really cool. All right, here's this one. I cut parallel to that, like I was hoping to. And wow, all right. That came out really, really cool. So you can see that quartz just a little bit there. And it's pretty much gone on this side. Wow, that one came out really good actually. That'll look really good polished. All right. So I didn't really want to cut through that window, so I opted to cut it short ways. Let's see how it came out. Ah, nice banded agate with a little bit of a quartz pocket in the middle. Little chip right there. Other than that, it came out really nice. And this side's got a little bit bigger of a geode pocket. That'll look good polished. All right, last up. What have we got here? This one had a window with a little bit of quartz, some banded agate showing. Let's see how it came out. Oh, all right, so the quartz got smaller. Banding looks pretty good. I don't see any fractures. I don't know if I can do much with this. It's pretty thin. Maybe throw it in a tumbler. I could flat polish it, I guess. And then this side here, quartz got even smaller. I bet if I took another cut, there'd be no quartz. It looks pretty good in this one though. I'll probably leave that alone and polish this as is. All right, that is the last stone in this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.